Hey everyone, just want to make a progress video to show you how everything is going. I haven't been posting the last few weeks because there weren't that many changes week by week, but looking back now, there have been a lot of changes. So I'm now 6 weeks post-op ACL reconstruction surgery, and there's been a lot of new developments which has been really exciting. So I've now been able to progress in my exercises. So I'm able to do squats now with some weights, which is really exciting. I need to do 90 to 100 of those a day throughout the day. I'm also doing step up, so also doing 100 of those a day, just doing one leg at a time. I'm going up on my ACL construction knee first and then going back down. I'm also doing 100 calf raises a day as well, just to get strength back in my calves too. Still going with my hill slides, so doing 100 of those a day. And I'm also doing balancing about 6 times a day for 1 minute roughly, just going from 2 hands to 1 hand. I'm hoping I can go to not holding on at all soon. I'm going to do it in a little bit. We'll just see how we go. Other activities I'm doing is I'm still going with the clamp. So again, doing 100 of those a day throughout the day. 100 leg raises as well. And also doing 60 of sitting on a chair and then bending my knee back and then moving my bottom forward as well, which is good for flexion. I saw my surgeon yesterday, and he, kind of told me how I was going. He said he was really happy with my extension, so the straightening of my knee, and also he was really impressed with my flexion. He said, "You're exactly where you need to be." And he even told me, I've had people 6 weeks out as well, and for 6 weeks, you are doing really excellent, and a bit above where I should be in some regards. I have still been having trouble with walking. I know I brought that up in the last video and I was really anxious about it. I'm still very anxious about it. So my surgeon, assessed me. He checked my ACL graft. He said it was all stable. He said everything else was fine. He said your strength is, really quite good, considering you're only 6 weeks post-op now. He said everything was fine. He's just with the walking. He said, it could be a lot to do with confidence and just, retraining my body to remember how to walk. So just having a normal gait. I can walk, here and there in some distances, but I'm still a bit cautious because I was getting quite a sharp pain on the outside of my knee where my meniscus was. And I did bring that up with my surgeon, and he said, because we did have to do a little bit of work on your meniscus, like, 1 stitch, that it could be that pain you're feeling sometimes when I'm walking, or sometimes I told him when I'm doing like calf raises, I might go up and then I feel like the sharp pain, and he said, that happens sometimes after you get your meniscus repaired, but he said, there's nothing really to worry about. Other than that, I'm still having the anterior pain in my knee, in the inside, and I also brought that up as well, and my surgeon said, yeah, that's common, and it'll be around for a while, and my physios, have been mentioning the same things as well. My physio's been really good as well. They've been trying to, be really positive with me, because I have had a lot of anxiety the last few weeks about, am I doing well? Am I progressing? And I'm still, kind of getting my head a bit, I guess, when you see people that are just walking around after, 4 weeks and, you're still struggling to walk. It really does affect your confidence, and, you're thinking, I'm putting in all this hard effort, and, why am I having a problem? And, why is it so easy for them? But, as my surgeon said, and as my physio said, everyone recovers differently. And some things, you might be stronger at or ahead at where you need to be, and then other things just need a bit more, work. So, trying to get better with walking. I did do a longer distance yesterday when I had to go to surgeon because I couldn't really find the place, but, my boyfriend was with me and kind of, helped me a bit with that. But, walking has just been really frustrating for me, and I'm trying really hard, but, after having a few episodes of feeling weak and getting that sharp pain in my knee, I was just really concerned, that I have hurt my ACL. But my surgeon assured me it's very stable and it's very, very strong. So it's, nothing to worry about. I shouldn't need to worry about, falling and hurting because, I'm fine as it is. Other than that, I might actually show you just some of the exercises, I will be doing. Just so you can kind of see, how it is and, what it might look like for you as well at week 6. My physios do follow the protocol. So every exercise I do is based on the protocol from my surgeon. I was told on Saturday though that I will be starting to move to more balancing and more single leg things for my right leg just to get more strength through it, which is really exciting. So what that might look like, it might be single leg squats, more balancing. I might be starting the wobble board soon as well, which is really exciting. I do have one at home, so at least if I practice as a physio, I can come back and do it here. I would recommend getting a stationary bike as well at home, just to use because you're going to really need it in, the initial stages of getting your range of motion back. So getting that bending back in the knee. I bought a small one from online. It's just a pedaler one. Like that. They're not they're not very expensive. They're probably I think mine was 45. But, if you have a bit more money, you can probably go for a stationary bike and it's fine. I asked my physio, is it worth getting? And they're yeah. But, probably only really useful for me for the next week or so because, my range of motion is almost there. I'm at about 110, 115. So, really close to my other leg. I think my other leg, or normally your flexion is 135. So, I got about 20 more degrees to go there. And my surgeon said my leg extension is pretty good. It's almost straight, which is really good. Just need to get this walking going and, getting back to normal, making sure my back is straight and I'm looking up and I have a good posture, because I found that when I had a lot of issues with walking, it's because my posture wasn't too great. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching this and supporting my journey. I'm really excited to be at 6 weeks. The next 6 weeks does give me a little bit of anxiety though, because it is when the graft is the weakest. So I'm just going to be extra careful, and I know just keep that in the back of my mind, even though it's nothing probably too much to worry about. Just means really I can't do any open chain exercises, so I can't really do anything like leg extensions and those type of things, because you'll put extra strain on the ACL. And just no pivoting and cutting, which I'm not up to yet because I'm still learning to balance. Really excited though to be where I am now, and just sometimes, I've been in my head, I'm thinking, I haven't really progressed much, but when I look back and see everything I can do now, and thinking about how much my strength has improved, it's after 6 weeks, it's, it's a real big change. And it's something that is really exciting, and I hope, if you're going through ACL surgery and you're doing post-op as well, and you're in your early stages before me, you might feel like you're going slow, and at the time you are, but when you look back and look at the time that's passed, and you'll see how much you've improved.